Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Right to the air goes Nix. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Dwayne Greenlaw getting home on that one. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Second down and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Now a 3rd and 6. Purdy from the gun. That's into the hands of the rookie from Ole Miss. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. He's going to field this at the 4. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And the 49er first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
First down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Nix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
To throw is Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Denver.
R.J. Harvey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
His kick is good.
What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 7.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line. And that's where the opening drive of the game will begin. In motion, it's Waddle. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second down. Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a dozen for number 12. And he's got a first down as well.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go. And he ends up just running right by you.
Here's Dobbins. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Taken down by Jair Brown. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at their 48-yard line.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Broncos.
Play action now. It's Nix. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Inside the 30. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line.
Wow, and he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one is caught. It is Kalen Black. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. McCaffrey. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and goal. Purdy. He's got it at the 3. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Evan Ingram, the intended target. It's 2nd down. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
5 yards on the pickup, and this is 3rd down.
And in motion is Ingram. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. It's off by Jair Brown. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. They're going to stop him short of the 20, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see what the call is here. First down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
To number 14, Portland Sutton. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. First and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he'll be taken down. They've got him back at midfield. Great Greenlaw in there to bring him down. it's 2nd and long. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. He'll be slowed up and taken down. That play goes nowhere. Stuck behind the line for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nick Bosa. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. Cross shot on to punt. The kick is away. That is taken at the 10. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. They had that play dialed up defensively, stopped him in the backfield. Loss of the yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. Here's Purdy. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Waitman now on to punt. Kick is away. To return, it's Mims. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
A run with a rookie out of Washington, Jonah Coleman. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10.
First down, Denver.
Back to throw is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
So play caller's dream, 2nd and inches. Throwing is Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Here's 3rd and 7. Now, Nick's going to look to throw. Forced out wide. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him, drop him for a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? Luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Flush to his right. He'll let this go deep. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They send Sutton in motion. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lanes close quickly. Here comes third down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Third down. Purdy. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane. And it sets up fourth down. The punt team out there for the second time, and that kicks away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Nix from the gun on third down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Just shy of midfield.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
Brings up second
Greg and I
and
back
9.
with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. They run on the jet sweep.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll let this one go deep. This will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
That's caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football. 2nd down. Nix. That is caught left side by Waddle. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Formation for the Broncos.
On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the 1st half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
At the Niners' 42-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Denver.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos get back in it. It is 21-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On second down, Purdy. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. On the run to the right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. It's Evans. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
It's going to take me some time. It's going to be hard to get used to seeing Mike Evans in a 49ers jersey, but the one thing I am used to is seeing plays like that. You think over 12 years in Tampa, struggled with some injuries, failed to reach 1,000 yards for the first time in his career a season ago, and the Bucs move on. San Francisco says, thank you very much, we'll take you, and it's a big-time player joining a really good team.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the rookie 3rd-round pick, Kalen Black. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly where he was going. You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hits.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Franklin was the intended receiver.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As he'll punch it away for the fourth time today. That's fielded at the 7. And a nice return there. The offense not to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
3rd and 5.
Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
3rd time out there for the punt team, and the kick's away. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Renardo Green on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. Room to run at the 35. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Marquise Siegel on the stop. It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Broncos.
Hicks, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw is Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2nd and 8.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
He was taken down behind.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This one, returnable. Woo! That is a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Sutton, the man he was looking for. 2nd down.
40-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And in motion is Ingram. Knicks now on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Waddle. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
40 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
To number 1.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. They'll throw. It's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. 3rd and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is brought in the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos are able to edge a bit closer.
35. Broncos 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Meanwhile, the return's going to be brought past the 20, and they're going to start this drive at the 22.
A lot of what goes into being a great kick returner comes down to vision. And you're going to see here, he finds the cutback lane, and as he accelerates down the left side of the field, he wasn't far from taking it all.
And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are able to extend the lead.
42. Broncos 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
Nix's pass.
Second and inches.
14, Portland Sutton. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Nix. That's to the right side and incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
Fake it to Harvey, and now Nix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. Michael Williams getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Going to bring up second and long. Throwing. Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. On fourth down, here's Nix. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of a line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
Two minutes remain. in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On fourth down, on is Eddie Pinheiro for the 49ers field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
On second down, it's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one complete to Sutton. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
4 yards.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Nix going to throw for it. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Nix to throw. To the outside, he's got Waddle. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Second down, they need 3. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to Waddle again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
First down.
They'll look to throw again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here we go. One final play. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win here for the 49ers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about
Hello, are you out there? Are you trying? Are you patient? Are you